Every day, thousands of Californians recreate along the California coastline, doing activities such as walking, surfing, fishing, and boating. But do they know what to do when an earthquake strikes? What about the following tsunami that could occur? Well, if you don't, then this video is for you. So sit back, relax, and let's learn about what to do if an earthquake were to occur and you are along the California coastline.
Hey everybody, my name is Lou. Today I'm going to guide you on this brief public service announcement on earthquakes and tsunamis in California. Today we're just going to go over some very basics of tsunami hazards and how to prepare and be aware of a potential tsunami threat in California. So California's plate boundary off the coast is a subduction zone, which is capable of producing very large and violent earthquakes, which can then generate tsunamis. So it's important to be aware of what tsunami hazard zone areas are. Along California's roadways, you might see blue and white signs. Some might say entering tsunami hazard zone, and some might say leaving tsunami hazard zone. It's important to be aware of those when you're traveling or recreating in any California coastal area, because that is a great sign of whether or not you're in a potential hazard zone if a tsunami were to occur. Secondly, you can also always go to a website, I'll provide the link here, that you can look and pre-plan what areas might be tsunami hazard zone. And if you live along the coast, you can even see if where you live is a tsunami hazard zone and where the evacuation would be for that area. Secondly, it's important to know these hazard zones, but it's also important to know the signs of an impending tsunami. So, like mentioned before, tsunamis can be generated by earthquakes. So if you're at any of these low-lying coastal areas or California beaches and you feel violent ground shaking, you need to immediately evacuate to a higher area. Secondly, if you hear a loud ocean roar, that is also a sign of an impending tsunami and you need to evacuate the area. And lastly, if you notice the water is receding, like more typically than like your low tide tidal pattern, that is a sign of an impending tsunami and you need to immediately evacuate that area. We live in such a beautiful area in California. Today I'm at Freshwater Lagoon in Humboldt County, California. This lagoon is unique in that it sits adjacent to the Pacific Ocean, separated only by Highway 101. This is a tsunami hazard zone. My pre-planning, I know that the western side of this lagoon is where the Pacific Ocean is, and the eastern side, as you can see behind me, is full of kind of a mountain range. I would know that if I felt large ground shaking, heard a loud ocean roar, and I can't really see the water receding from here, but if I was up on the highway and I noticed the water was receding, I would know to immediately evacuate that area and head to high ground. These tips and tricks of when to know if a tsunami is coming and why, and if you're in a hazard zone, can eventually potentially save your life. Because, like mentioned before, the subduction zone that sits off our California coast is potential to produce a very large earthquake. So it's good to just be prepared and be aware if you're in a tsunami hazard zone and what to do should an earthquake or a potential tsunami threat occur.
For more information on tsunamis in California and how they may affect you, you can visit tsunami.california.gov. Thank you for watching, and hopefully today's video provided you with important lessons on tsunami safety. Have a good day.